up. So Hassan got banned from the UK, or he got his visa revoked. I'm not sure really what the better way to say it is, but he got his visa revoked. And he's mad at South by Southwest now. Let me see.
Because South by Southwest is like, I guess, a very popular brand in the UK, or this is a big deal for the UK. This is the second year they're doing it or something. I don't really know. And they had asked me, and I was doing it as a fucking favor to South by Southwest.
Just trying to help them out.
Because some friends that I trust wanted me to do it. So I was like, sure, I'll attend. I'm already going to be in the UK. And it's not like they're paying me, right? I'm not getting paid by South by Southwest to do this, right? It's actually really insane. I'm like doing this as a fucking favor, and they're literally like farming donations off of my image, off of my likeness. And then it's crazy that they just once the Home Office intervened and revoked my visa. When the Home Office intervened and revoked my visa, South by Southwest's statement was disgusting.
What'd they say?
Like, it was literally nothing.
What'd they say?
To us, they were like, sorry, we have to abide by the government's demands. That was one. And then their public thing was they just deleted my background page.
What do you think they're gonna do? You think they're gonna go to bat for you? You support terrorists, and they can't. The thing is that whenever you're a big organization like this, you can't do anything. Like it's literally the government just says you can't come in here, right? I mean, like they don't want to start trouble with the government because the government will always like if why would they begin an escalation war with the people that control all the guns? Really, I mean, it's not like they're going to shoot them, right? But what I'm saying is that like the government is all powerful, right? It's all powerful. They can make whatever decision they want. Like, why would they get behind you whenever it's a reality that he's made a number of other. Hassan has said that, like raping white women is like harm reduction. He's said that, fucking the Houthis, he supports the Houthis, they're terrorists. I mean, like, really, why are you surprised that you got denied? Why would you be surprised by that? What? It's true. It's literally true. If somebody wants to find the clip of the rape clip, I can play it again. I can play it again if somebody finds me the clip.
Like, they just deleted my speaker page, like as though like they hit me with the Trotsky cut. I couldn't believe it. It's like, bitch, who the fuck are you? Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh.
I mean, seriously, I'm doing this shit as a favor. They get to literally farm tickets off of my likeness to be like, oh, you want to come listen to Hassan? I even set up the talk myself, right?
Yeah.
And then they just turn around. They turn around and just chop it down. They didn't even...
Well, nobody wants to get involved with somebody that has problems with the government. People not going to want to get involved with a person that has literal problems with the government. This is the clip. And like, yeah, I just want y'all to see this because, like, whenever I said that, like, that's a crazy thing to say, but listen to this.
Like, doing one good thing, which is that, like, if you have these millionaire, billionaire, WASP fail sons, at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is, like, in some respects, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, taking these guys.
So whenever I said that, that's actually what he went and said. Damn. Wow. And you got banned from the UK.
And putting them in a pen with one another is ultimately getting them away from the broader society. Like, doing one good thing.
Full context, he's talking about rapes that happened in a college, and he said that the reason why it's a utilitarian lesser evil because the rapes are happening to other rich white people. And he does mean white people because WASP.
Which is that, like, if you have these millionaire, billionaire WASP fail sons.
WASP stands for White Anglo-Saxon Protestant. He's directly saying that it is a harm reduction that white women are being raped instead of other women. He's directly saying that. Directly said that.
At least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire failed daughters is, like, in some respects, you know, from a utilitarian perspective, of course.
I don't see how you can be a white woman and watch this and have any self-respect. I don't see how, like, I mean, if you watch this and you support this, like, that is crazy. This is a person that literally says you getting raped is somehow harm reduction. Wow. I thought South by Southwest said something about him. This is all they said. Let me see what they said.
A little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, taking these guys and putting them in a pen with one another is ultimately getting them away from the...
So this is the person that got banned. I just want y'all to understand that, right? Because, like, this is not about freedom of speech, right? That's wow. That's really bad. It's extremely bad.
Even try to be like, yeah.
And this is what South by Southwest said, by the way. Let me go and pull this up. Give me 1 second. I gotta make sure I get it locked in here. A spokesperson for South by Southwest London said, "We're aware of the Cenk Uygur and Hassan Piker unable to travel to the UK following a decision by the Home Office. They will therefore not be participating in South by Southwest London program this year. Decisions on entry to the UK are a matter for the Home Office and the individuals concerned. South by Southwest London's role is to convene a broad range of diverse voices and perspectives. We remain focused on delivering a program this week, fostering open dialogue and exchange of ideas featuring more than 800 speakers, artists, and screenings." So this is what he was crashing out on. This is what he was mad about. That they said this. This was the disgusting statement that they made. Wow. Wow.
This is a little bit ridiculous, don't you think? It was very frustrating, especially because, like, this is not even something that I'm doing for any sort of, like, significant personal benefit, right? Any serious, any sincere person that looks at the situation that isn't totally lost, totally hysterical.
Right. Let's hear it.
Will
Let's
very
hear the argument.
very quickly recognize. Okay.
Let's get it out.
This is not. This is simply being done because of my criticisms of Israel and Cenk's criticisms.
Isn't it crazy that these people have made all the anti-Israel people look like retards? You think that it has to do with anti-Israel? Oh my God. Everything is Israel. It's all Israel. It's actually crazy. It's insane to me that anybody believes this. Oh my God. He's so bad. I mean, it's just, it's so embarrassing, man. 2 weeks ago at a Tommy Robinson rally, several right-wing commentators are banned for the UK, so it's just leveling the playing field so the government doesn't look biased. I mean, whatever it is, right? So it's just people giving us too much credit, I swear to God. Wait, wasn't this guy like, whoa, wait a second. What, didn't that guy, wasn't his name like something was like Epstein or something like that? It was some Steen. So yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I honestly, like, I think that it's kind of overblown too. It's like everything is the Jew. There's no way everything can be the Jews. There's got to be like some shit that white people did, some shit that fucking Chinese did. Like it can't be, every problem can't be because of the Jews. It can't, like just statistically, it's like impossible.
of Israel. This is not a sincere demand over anti-Semitism. Okay. This is not even a conversation on like whether.
And so this is the problem, right? Is like you can't even address any of the actual concerns people have. Like you can't even. This is one of the I think this is one of the best ways that you can look at like why he's a bullshitter, is because he's not able to accurately summarize and approach and react to the responses and the feedback that he's getting from people. He has to constantly mischaracterize it and then reframe it in a way that's disingenuous. So, like, that's really the problem. Is like, so it had nothing to do with Israel. It had nothing to do with, like, Palestine. It had to do with you supporting terrorist organizations, probably, right? I mean, like, let's be real. He kills all illegitimate criticism. He does.
Anti-Semites deserve to be banned or anything like that, because this is not about anti-Semitism at all.
Yeah.
So the fact that South by Southwest also, after this invitation...
And the reason why he's upset about this is it makes him look really bad. Like, if you're getting banned from countries for being anti-Semitic, it's going to hurt a lot of his opportunities and his potential in, like, the country. Because, like, now you're going to have people that don't want to have him, you know, involved with that. Because, like, this guy literally got banned from an entire country because of anti-Semitism, right? So it just makes you look, like, really, really, really bad. So that's the reason why he's fighting against it. And he's, like, so upset about it. Was he upset when it happened to Nick? No, he's probably supporting it.
Turned around and released the shittiest statement of all time, basically saying, "Yep, you're gone. We've deleted you from the page.
Yeah.
You are a non-person. Sorry."
And again, the reason why he's mad is that he wants to co-opt South by Southwest to push more Muslim identity politics. That's why. That's the exact reason why.
Really messed up. But I had a statement on South by Southwest. I said, South by Southwest was a minor part of my trip to the UK. They totally didn't defend me or Jake at all.
Why should they? How can they possibly defend terrorism? How can they possibly defend supporting literal terrorists and saying raping white women is harm reduction? How can you defend that? Why would you even want them to defend that? Like, if they were my friends, I wouldn't want them to defend me, because then it would make them look bad. The captain's supposed to go down with their ship, not to tell everybody else to get on too. You got to take accountability for things that you said and did, and acknowledge that some people don't want to carry your baggage. Is it a meme? I remember the meme. I remember this. This is from such a long time ago. This is like, I remember this is from like fucking like, oh my god. This is an old one. Damn. Oh my god. An ancient meme. Yeah, this is a really, really old one.
They're actual fucking losers, and I will never work with them for the rest of my life. If you bought
They're actual fucking losers and are working them? Wait, what?
a ticket expecting to see me, you should demand a refund. Yeah. It's crazy.
And also, like, here's another thing, is that this is going to make a lot of other organizations not want to work with Hassan and have him be part of their event. Because now, like, if there's any sort of a problem, he's shown that he will sick his audience and try to weaponize his audience against anybody who doesn't basically take his side. Like, for example, like, I've had sponsors pull out and I've had sponsors drop me for things that I've said or something like that. Do you know any of those sponsors? No, you don't. Because I never say it. I never say it. I respect the way that they feel. I say, okay, I get it. You might not like what I'm doing, and that's it. And so, and you know what? You know the reason? I keep getting sponsors. Because nobody wants to get put out there and, get put on blast like this. Nobody wants to deal with this. University going to see this and start pulling his appearances? I think that you're going to have more organizations and people that are unwilling to work with, because like now you have him getting banned, like he's getting investigated for working with a communist dictatorship and like, foreign governments. There's like multiple clips of him supporting terrorism. There's clips of him doing other like really bad, like the animal abuse stuff, right? Which is like alleged, but like, again, that's, you know, that people think it's real, right? Search Hassan. First thing's going to come up is Hassan dog. And so, you know, there's that. And then now you're getting banned from the UK for anti-Semitism. Like, that's, I mean, it's looking really bad. Like, nobody wants to carry that baggage. Nobody wants to do that. And you shouldn't expect them to. Like, whenever I have friends, like, that say negative shit about me or people that don't want to associate with me, I say, yeah, I get it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can see this. Sure.
It's crazy.
But he tries to turn everything.
I genuinely.
It's like you're either with us or against us. Like South by Southwest says, like, we don't want to play the game, we don't want to be involved, and like that's not enough for him.
I'm shocked that South by Southwest didn't even say like this is a real clear-cut violation of the spirit of free speech. Ash, who was the
Hassan doesn't care about the spirit of free speech. That's why I wanted to have Destiny banned. He don't care about that. I want to hear about freedom of speech. Nope. I want to hear about this freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. When was the last time Hassan ever advocated for a right-wing person to get unbanned? When was the last time Hassan ever said that, you know what, it's unfair that Nick Fuentes got deplatformed from all these places? When was the last time Hassan ever said, like, you know what, Destiny's ban was kind of bullshit? He doesn't care about freedom of speech. He's just trying to use your ideals against you so you'll let him do what he wants, which is promoting more terrorism. It's what he does. It's sad. It really is. It's sad.
The moderator who we chose as a moderator pulled out as well. Piers defended you and or Jank. Yeah, Piers Morgan had this to say. Criticize the current Israeli government when it houses ministers like Ben-Gvir and Smotrich is not anti-Semitism. It's what any reasonable person should be doing. They're psychopaths causing enormous damage to Israel's global reputation. I mean, that's a shitty-ass response, but whatever.
It's sad ideas. Yeah, I mean, you don't have human rights like freedom of speech over in Europe. Yeah, Europe doesn't have that. Now, and also, like, it's not even that I think it's a bad thing. Even when Hassan talks shit on you, you're often more knowledge, his POV. Well, it's because, like, he's unable to frame people's perspectives in a way that is favorable or at least even honest, because if he does so, he'll reveal that he's being unreasonable. That's the reason why. Why ban a content creator for anti-Semitism when they allow people to migrate freely to some of the most critical regions against Judaism? I don't like Hassan, but what's the deal there? Because he's a high-profile person, and being able to do it to him sends a bigger message than denying some random migrant from Pakistan. Like, I mean, I'm just going to give you the... I mean, like, do you want the honest answer, or do you want me to, like, give you some bullshit, right? I mean, that's the actual truth, right? So, yeah, I mean, like... I guess miss the pineapple Kool-Aid? No, it's still right here. I got it right here. We're gonna get into that in just a little bit. Like, give me like maybe a little bit longer. I'm gonna talk about a few more of these things, but then I want to move on and look at some other shit too. And it's a top-down message. Yeah, it is. And so yeah, anti-Semitism laws are unconstitutional. Fuck that shit. Do you want to have people that want to, like, here's a good question, right? Do you want to have people that come into the country that think that the Jews are the root of all evil and, you know, we need to blow up Israel? Like, I don't want to have those people come into my country. I don't want to import Middle Eastern 1,000-year-old blood feuds into America. I don't want that in the country, period. I don't want one side. I don't want the other side. Like, we have real problems here, and we don't need to deal with their problems. Straight up. Like, I don't want to deal with it. It's not our problem. It's not our issue. Yeah, go back. Still unconstitutional. You act like that's like somehow, like, I mean, do you really think George Washington and Thomas Jefferson would be agreeing with me here? Of course they would be. Of course they absolutely would be. Like, this is like, you care about the Constitution so much. Okay, well then let's look at the Constitution. Let's not let a lot of people vote. Let's not let women vote. Let's not let minorities vote. Let's only have landowners vote. How about that? But you're not okay with that. But that was constitutional. So let's not use that as an argument, okay? Slavery was constitutional. Why don't you base something off of an ideology rather than, well, that's what they have written down, but so we have to listen to it because that's what's written down. You don't give a fuck about that. You're just saying that because you disagree with it. Let me go back. I'll pull the other stuff. Constitution is for citizens. True. So I'll not be working with South by Southwest. UK revoked my visa as well at the behest of Israel. Everything is because of Israel. Israel did this. Hassan has a headache. That's an Israel laser. It's a space laser from Israel. Hassan's hungry. That's a space laser that's deleting the food, right? And making him hungry. Hassan, is tired. Israel's trying to drain his energy with the lasers. Like there's some kind of an issue with a payment processor. Need I say more? Everything is Israel. It's the Goy beams. They got them triangulated on them, right? And it's like a prism. It's sad, man. And newest Rupert will upload his dank. I ain't seen it yet. And yeah, is this another one? Wait, what is this? Hassan in July 2020. Well, what?
This could soon be classed as a terror gathering.
Yeah.
The group behind the protest, Palestine Action, is set to be banned by the UK government and labelled a terrorist organisation.
Yeah.
The decision follows this. 2 activists breaking into an Air Force base in central England.
They got labeled a terrorist organization because they were committing terrorist acts. That's crazy. How could something like this happen? Really? Wow.
Spraying red paint into military aircraft engines and damaging them with crowbars. The government says it's the latest.
No, I can't believe that.
Me too. Me too. I want to put him in jail. Put him in jail for attempted murder. What do you think happens whenever you use one of those jets and it gets fucked up? Yeah, but if you're trying to sabotage a military vehicle, put him in jail 20 years. You want people fucking with your airplanes? Fuck no. 200 people die. Yeah, people could die in that.
Can't believe that
This is the same group that hit the officer in the spine with the sledgehammer? Yeah, that's the same group.
Did such a thing. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, that's right.
I'm so mad.
And you see he joking around about it. He's trying to make light of it because it's, again, he supports this type of stuff. That's the reason why.
British aircraft supplying munitions to an ongoing genocide.
That's right. That's right. You leave your spray paint at home. You want to vote at the ballot box, you don't like it, that's fine. But you go and spray paint shit, you got to spend your time in jail. That's the way it is.
That's cool. That's fine. Disrupting those operations, ooh, not good.
Yep, it's not good. No, he's right. It's not good. And I think anybody that does it should be put in jail. And I think that they should look at the organizations that allow it and then charge the people that were aware of it as accomplices and put them in jail too. And then label the entire organization as a terrorist organization, and then reverse engineer the funding, and then seize money from the people that did it, and then put them in jail for funding a terrorist organization. And then after that, look at the people that collaborated with them, and then even go after them. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I feel like it's really simple.
Terrorism.
Yeah, exactly.
Hassan, they injured an aircraft. Yet another anti-Semitic hate crime, chat. You see this? Yet another deeply anti-Semitic hate crime. These were Jewish airplanes. Okay? That's right. Many of you probably thought these were Christian airplanes. They weren't. They were Jewish. So very clearly, this is an act.
It's weird, right?
Perhaps the most heinous act of anti-Semitism.
So
we are
weird.
all equal.
What
Gifted 100 gifted subs. God damn.
That's so weird. What is he even saying?
That's right. You support illegal acts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody knows it. See, this is... So basically, you were out there... I didn't even know about this. So you were gassing up literal terrorism in the UK. You were trying to run defense for a terrorist organization that violently assaulted police officers in the UK too. So it wasn't just the, the rape thing and the fucking terrorism support, but it was even terrorism support that was happening in the UK itself. Man, how about that?
Oh no. Yeah, the Jewish airplanes.
I was just thinking, I might eat a pastrami sandwich today. I just had that come to mind. I just thought of it. And you know what? I just thought I hadn't had a pastrami sandwich in a long time. It really just came out of nowhere. But I was thinking about it. And I'm thinking to myself, where am I going to get it at? Go to Jason's Deli, Schlotsky's, fucking Jersey Mike's, I think, has them. I could go to the grocery store and cook my own. I really got to think about this. Quiznos. I don't like Quiznos. I don't like the name. Isn't pastrami an Irish dish? We got to think about what we're going to do about this pastrami situation. I just don't know what it is yet. I'm going to have to eat one. Ruben goes hard. Yeah, exactly.
We're doing Birthright. They were about to do Birthright.
Uh-huh.
And they got and they got anti-Semitically disrupted.
Yeah.
It's really messed up.
I'll do Birthright? What does that even mean?
This guy got so mad he fucking couldn't even type.
Uh-huh.
This is crystal knocked, but for airplanes. If you keep talking like this, your haters might start to think you don't love Israel.
Well, apparently that worked because the UK banned him. How about that? The worst thing about him is being extremely dishonest and hypocritical, as always. As always, what he does.
Bargles, thank you for the 100 gifted
That's
subs.
what he does.
Yeah, the paint cans were paint cans of Hamas. Eliza for the Bears. Thank you for the 10 gifted.
Is that really it?
Yeah.
He's
anti-plane Semitism.
This example of the group's campaign of criminal damage, but Palestine Action calls it a symbolic protest.
Trigger warning should have been applied ahead of time. I apologize. I know many of you live in the Cars universe where airplanes are real human beings. I know.
I mean, someone did this to his Porsche, you'd get mad about it. Like, just because it's property doesn't mean it doesn't matter. It's your fucking stuff. Like, somebody paints over the fucking airplane and messes up the airplane. Somebody's got to fix that. Like, I mean, it's not like this happens in a completely fucking massive vacuum. I don't want anybody fucking up anybody's shit. We can't live in a world where, like, you get mad about some shit that's happening and you get to go and fucking spray paint something that makes you mad. It's like the taxpayers have to pay for this. Like, people's taxes are going to go up because of this.
I know that you are looking at these beautiful Jewish airplanes that are anti-Semitically attacked this way.
Oh my God.
With Hamas spray paint. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up.
Oh my God.
Really, really fucked up stuff.
What is he doing?
I'm so glad. I hope the British government immediately jails these people permanently.
They did something even better. They did something even better than that.
Saying the proposed ban is an overreaction.
Yeah. This is a really troubling move for anyone who cares about freedom of speech, for the right to protest in this country. We're seeing an evaporation of our rights as we speak.
Can't come fast enough.
Since 2020, the group has mostly targeted arms companies with links to Israel's military. The UK Interior Minister Yvette...
They're dope. Palestine Action is.
Shouldn't have been, guys. Another terrorist organization that enables Muslim terrorism that Hassan is on the side of. I'm starting to notice a pattern.
This is like the maximum. Well, not even the maximum, but like as close as you can get to a maximalist position on like disruptive initiatives against different parts of the process of the genocidal entity continuing its ethnic cleansing campaign.
Yep. Disagree with you on this. I think people don't have enough info. There are right-wing people who also protest against Israel's actions. This isn't a pro-terrorist group. The issue is not that simple. Well, where's the right-wing organizations that are going around spray painting then? And this is also Palestine action. Yeah, is this the thing that I think it is? Yeah. This is Palestine action. This is them. I remember this, yep.
Ding from both of us. Put it down.
That's them. I don't know why they don't just shoot him. Doesn't he have a gun? Yep. Shoot to kill? Yeah. That's an umbrella? Oh, I thought it was a gun.
Arrest the guys.
That doesn't work. It's not gonna work then.
Get the fuck out right now! I'm going back.
By the way, like a strategy to use, if somebody ever comes at you with a weapon, the thing to do is to pick up something really hard and just throw it at their face. If you hit somebody in the face with something really hard, you can probably permanently injure them. Like, obviously, this is a self-defense situation, but, like, you will probably permanently disable them. It will want you, like my dick. I was thinking about, like, a rock, but, yeah, you could use that. The best thing to do is run. Well, I mean, if the person's coming after you, I mean, this is, listen, this is stand your ground state. Yeah, first thing to do, like, you just go, you move back, you pick something up, you throw them right out.
I'm leaving.
Okay, leave that.
Uh-huh.
Keep it, red dot.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him.
Get back.
See? There he is.
Come, more units, more units.
You see him? They're crazy. So these are the people that were, and by the way, this had already happened whenever he was gassing them up. It had already happened. This was a year ago, 2024. Those idiots on both sides here. If the IDF raped and tortured people in Gaza, it actually confirmed it too. What do you mean there's idiots on both sides? Like, no, there's not. There's the people that are running into and ramming a car into a warehouse and smashing people and hitting them with sledgehammers. And then there's the people that aren't doing that. There are no two sides to this. There's no two sides. Where's the other side? I saw a lot of horrific footage on BitChute of what? What are you talking about on BitChute? Like, what does that have to do with it? I'm confused. Of IDF soldiers using bulldozers on people? What does that have to do with the UK and hitting a police officer with a sledgehammer? What do these things have to do with each other at all? Like, these are completely unrelated. Like, I don't even understand this. I think people in the West are retarded, but we should be able to criticize Israel. We're not talking about criticizing Israel. We're talking about smashing into a warehouse and hitting police officers with sledgehammers. Nobody's talking about criticizing Israel. What are you talking about? Like, this isn't criticizing Israel. I'm not understanding this. That? No, fuck that. Lock them up. Well, then what are you even saying? Like, what are you even saying? Like, I don't even understand. Like, then what are you adding to the conversation? I don't even get this. I'll read one more. I gotta move on. I think media is very one-sided. We need to pay attention. I'm watching a lot on BitChute. Not mainstream media is conscious at all. I don't care what they do in Israel. I don't care what the fuck the IDF does. Who cares? People in Sudan that are running each other over and cutting each other's arms off all the time. That's just what happens. I can't moderate what a foreign government's military does. Like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Like, why the fuck is that? Like, it has nothing to do with America. It has nothing to do with the West. Yep. Oh my God, look at him. I can't believe the police put up with this.
Hey, drop that now. Fucking drop that fucking thing now. Drop that.
Taser, taser. She's planking now.
Right, get your fucking hands out now. Get your hands out now.
Yep.
Right, you're under arrest for criminal damage and a fray. Okay.
My point of view as an American is I think you should be able to kill people for doing this. I do. I think you should be able to kill them. Like, I can't see why not.
Please
No.
do it so far.
Get your arms to your back.
No, you don't have to do that. Legally, you don't have to do that.
Get your arms.
I've got...
Yep.
Look,
Ow,
you've
you're
already
fucking
been
hitting me.
No hesitation.
Right.
Nope. None.
Get on the floor.
I'm on the fucking floor.
Look at him.
Right.
Can you just please?
Didn't they get let go? Some of them did. Legally? Yeah, I think you get let off. Probably get a key to the city for it.
Get your fucking...
God damn.
Taser, taser.
Oh, zap the bitch. There it is.
We need more. We've had 2
Damn.
tasers. We've been hit with hammers. Can you just get you bitches?
Stop fucking electrocuting me. You're literally standing on me.
Right.
Yep. I can't breathe.
Right.
They are so lucky somebody like me isn't in charge, because it would be so much worse. It would be so much worse. They deserve so much worse. Oh my God. Can you believe we put up with this? Yeah, net negatives to society, absolutely. How is police so useless? Yeah, did you see the hammer hit? Yeah, I did. I saw it. And yeah, exactly right. I bet you'd help the overpopulation issues. Yeah, oh yeah, it'd be done real quick. And yeah, hitting people with hammers but crying, this hurts. Again, they cry out as they strike you, right? Many examples. So this is the group he's trying to help and be positive about. And let me go back. We'll get a few of these. South by Southwest. This is just some of the comments here. And then responses. Supposed to chair Hassan has been banned. First of all, must facilitate a way for Hassan to contribute remotely as a bare minimum to refusal to comply with government censorship. See, like, you can't let any of these, like, this is one thing that people need to understand is, like, these pro-Palestine people, like, some of them only care about that one issue because they're pushing for, like, you know, ethnic identity politics. It's not about Palestine. It's about destroying the West and advocating a religion. That's what they're doing. So if you let them into your environment, they're going to take over. Like, they don't care about the best interest of your of freedom of speech. They don't care about the discussions. They don't care about anything else. All they care about is furthering that one individual specific goal. And everything else besides that is in service of that action. So their lives suck. Yeah, and so, like, you make a big mistake by even letting these people in at all.